So, I was going to take a week off to let my face heal from my chemical peel. I didn't want to be crusty on camera, but this show is so terrible that after watching it, I said, forget being crusty, I moisturized my face. And here I am about to review The Shy. Let's get into it. YouTube, I am Dreadlock Samurai, and today we will be continuing the Fall Off, the series I made reviewing The Shy, and somehow this series just gets worse and worse and worse and worse and worse every episode. Like, I understand shows that have to slow burn. This show just is terrible. It is a piece of shit. It is garbage. It is trash. I hate watching this show. This shit has become a chore for me. It has become content fodder. That's what this is for me. But enough of that rant. Let me rant about this ridiculous fucking show. So, this review won't be a play-by-play. It's just about shit that I noticed. Shit that should be removed in order to make the show better. And yeah. Alright. First things first. When The Shy started, the show started as a crime drama. Like, it was a crime drama. It was gangsters. It had people that weren't drug dealers and killers and shit in it too. But at its core, it was a crime drama. And on the other end of that, you got the kids who are entertaining as kids. But let's be frank, these kids are not entertaining as adults. I am glad that the actor that played Kevin moved on to bigger and better things, because this show ain't it. Jake and Papa have struggled to maintain a storyline worth investing into since he has left. He was the anchor for them to make the show relevant. And instead of being a crime drama, this show struggles to be anything. It struggles to be anything. This entire episode was themed around the day before Thanksgiving and preparing for Thanksgiving dinner. Everybody's meeting at Tiff's house. So what I don't get or understand, I get that they're trying to show the importance of community, but this ain't community. It's a bunch of weird ass Brady Bunch shit that they put Emmet into. It's like they use him to be like a cuckold. Like, God damn it, the lack of character development is so fucking terrible. So everybody's meeting at Tiff's house. First of all, Tiff is a horrible fucking character. Please get rid of her. Because all she did with this episode was whine about the fact that her boyfriend didn't want to talk to her about the fact that his father got killed. And what's crazy that they are addressing it this episode and ignored it the last episode. Which is nuts. But that stems to not the actress, but the writers. And I got nothing against the actress because she is doing nothing wrong. She's doing her job. But the people who write this show should never write in Hollywood again. They should never write another show. They are terrible. These got to be writers that they find on TikTok or YouTube or something, because I have never seen a show with writing this bad. This shit, woo. Let's switch to Emmet and Keisha. So Emmet is like, why everybody coming into my baby mama house for Thanksgiving dinner? Which is weird. It is okay for Emmet to have his family at his home for Thanksgiving. They don't have to write this whole big ass, we are all getting along and co-parenting properly. I am a parent. I am a parent to a child who her and our mother aren't together. We co-parent okay. We don't need to have or spend Thanksgiving together. We don't, and we still co-parent fine. We still maintain a positive friendship. So I don't even understand from that standpoint what they're trying to do. Like, why is everybody meeting at Tiff's house? Emmet family should have been with Emmet family. Tiff should have been with her boyfriend. And if they needed to trade off the son, they could have did that. What the fuck story are you trying to tell by everybody meeting at Tiff's house? Now, the only way this is acceptable if Duda pops up at Tiff's house, shoots and sprays everybody in the house, to kill off 80% of that cast and we make hopefully the next season is the last season about Duda and a couple people trying to get it back in blood. Like, that would be the only way that the Tiff shit is acceptable. And the Emmet shit. Emmet, I like the actor. I hate what they make Emmet into. It's like the show don't know how to make positive black characters. Like, there's no strong black lead character that isn't a killer or a drug dealer. The only positive black strong male character in this show is Duda, and he's the antagonist of the show. But when it's a person that is on the opposite end that's trying to do the right thing, outside of Brandon, there has not been one strong male lead in this show. Everybody's just fucking terrible. Everybody. Every character in this show is a terrible character. Like, terrible. I don't enjoy watching this show. I want you to understand. I watch this show to make content about it. But I hate the fact that I have to come rant about a show made for black people. Showing black people. Because this show isn't a positive representation of black family or black culture. Like, this show is like a caricature of black culture or black people. But anywho, let's get to the most interesting person in the show, Duda. So this whole season has been building up to Duda being killed off. You kill Duda off, I am not coming back for the next season because it will be pointless. He is the strongest actor in the show. He's the one with the most pizzazz. He's the one with the strongest storyline. Alicia is not going to make a better Duda than Duda. And this is the thing. You've been building Alicia up to be this monster drug dealer, like on par with her brother Q, when she is not that. Duda has been a part of this series since season 2. Season 2. So he's been building his badass reputation, I am not to be fucked with reputation up since season 2. Alicia ain't gonna do it, y'all. I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry, she not gonna do it. So if y'all setting up to kill Duda the next episode, y'all can keep the show, man. Like, y'all can keep the next season. Y'all might as well end this trifling, terrible ass show right here. And then, okay, so the point of this episode legit wasn't about the crime. It wasn't about. It's about nothing. This entire episode was about relationships. Everybody in a relationship. And the thing is, you build these relationships up to be something, but everything is weird. The preacher is in a relationship with a woman who likes fucking on young, barely legal boys. Why are you telling that story? Why does that story need to be told? You know why it needs to be told? Because whoever's behind writing this show does nothing but make black people look terrible. I'm convinced. At this point, these motherfuckers don't like black people. Or these motherfuckers don't know positive black people. Whoever are the writers on this show, which I need to look up to see how many are black and how many are other, because ain't no way that y'all see black people the way y'all write black people in this show. It's fucking sickening. And then nobody gives a fuck about Kevin's mom and Debrat. How the fuck is she already over Dre's character, her wife? And it's only been, a couple weeks or a month, a couple months? Like, what the fuck? Y'all literally just wrote Dre out and all of a sudden she falling in love with the brat. The person she cheated on her wife with that created the fucked up shit between her and her wife. Like, what the relationships that y'all focus on don't even be strong. Who the fuck give a fuck about Vic Vince's character and Lala falling in love and fucking in the restaurant? Nobody. There is not a story told within this episode that furthered the story other than Duda's story. And y'all keep trying to kill Duda off, which is weird because he is the only solid part of the show. The whole Nook, Keisha, Emmet dynamic is trifling as fuck. All y'all do is use the women that Emmet falls in love with to emasculate Emmet's character. It's terrible. And the fact that y'all use Keisha and kill her character all to emasculate Emmet further shows that you motherfuckers are just, you do not know how to write likable characters. Keisha was likable up until her and Emmet got together, and then something in the writer's mind snapped and said, let's make her as unlikable as Gemma and Tiff. Like, fuck reviewing this show. Fuck this show. This shit is terrible. Like, it's terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible. I'm not ever going to say a positive thing about this show, especially if they kill Duda off. I'm done. This will be where my shot content ends, because fuck this show. It is terrible. I feel like it's a parody of black culture. It's a parody of black family, and the people writing behind it either don't like black people or they are self-hating black people. But there is nothing about this show that is positive, that makes me, as a black man, be proud to be a black man. Every black man on this show, y'all emasculate. And the only person that's likable in this show is the antagonist, which is Duda. Y'all ain't made a likable black character since Reg and Brandon. Or Duda. Y'all just adding all these fucking characters. And hey, let's get into the, what the fuck? I am so disconnected. I don't know none of these characters' names. I don't give a fuck about Lene. Get rid of her. Why the fuck is Gemma and Maisha still in the fucking show? Don't nobody give a fuck about... Maisha don't even want to be a rapper, so what the fuck is she in? Like, that was her arc. Now, all of a sudden, she don't want to be a rapper. Like, y'all just be throwing shit in the show and then taking it and reneging because y'all motherfuckers don't know what to do or something. Like, god damn it, this shit ain't been nothing but filler. Y'all made a longer season just to make it bad? Y'all made a longer season just to make it filler. Nothing about this episode moved the story along except when Duda was on camera. And then the thing is, alright, let's get back to the Emmet, Nook, and Keisha shit. Why does Keisha need to invite Nook everywhere she is with her husband? What the fuck story are you trying to tell? All you doing is using Nook's character to emasculate Emmet's character. But y'all been emasculating Emmet since the start of the show, so why not keep it up? Emmet should have been low-key the next Duda. He should have used all that emasculation from the last seasons to make himself the next big threat. Like, but y'all motherfuckers don't know shit about good writing, so y'all wouldn't think to do that. And the Deaf Lady and Candy, what the fuck? Who cares about that shit? And the Deaf Lady randomly shooting at a motherfucker she thought was following them for a couple blocks. That shit was weird. She just pulled out a gun, shot on a crowded fucking street, and nothing came with that. That bitch should have been locked the fuck up. Fuck this show. Wholeheartedly. This show is fucking trash. It is the worst shit that has ever... This is the worst shit that has ever been made. Season 1 and Season 2 will go down as some of the best television ever, but every season after that been bullshit. And y'all should have canceled this bullshit ass show a long time ago, because this show ain't shit. Fuck the people that wrote this shit. Fuck the writers. Fuck everybody behind the scenes. Fuck Showtime, and fuck anybody associated with this show. No, nothing against the actors or the actresses, because all y'all doing is y'all job. But anybody behind the scenes writing this shit, bro, as a black man, this shit is trifling. So fuck y'all. Have a good night. I am Dreadlock Samurai. Like, subscribe, comment, and do me a favor. Like, fuck this show. That's the favor. Say fuck this show. Comment fuck this show in my comments, please. Thank you.